Hey guys, with the new Obi Wan TV series almost here, just a couple months away, I thought that it would be a good idea to talk about why Obi Wan is so good at the Jedi mind trick, as I think this is going to be the force power that we see used the most in the show. But before we begin, please be sure to like and subscribe so you never miss a video from us, and the likes help keep this video afloat so it reaches more people. Alright, so what is a mind trick and why is Obi Wan so good at it? Well, the Jedi mind trick was a passive force power designed to allow for Jedi to increase the viability of negotiations. As the Jedi were supposed to be a peaceful order, helping to instill peace and harmony in the galaxy, many started to think it wasn't a great idea to just resolve problems by cutting people up with a lightsaber. So with that thought in mind, they looked to the Force and their ability to harmonize with others as a way to solve conflict. The Jedi mind trick became one of the most predominant tools for this. Simply put, the mind trick allowed a Jedi to insert a thought or feeling into another person. This worked best on a weak-minded individual, but given enough time or power, it could influence even those with stronger minds. The average person wouldn't even be aware of this, and usually certain species might have had a resistance to it, but that could be overcome by the number of Jedi, or like I said, the amount of Force. But in truth, the Jedi mind trick worked at its best when Force was not applied and was used simply in passing, making people think that they'd had a thought on their own, when in actuality the Jedi had been the one to put it there. We can see this used quite a lot, but the first time we ever actually saw it in canon was during A New Hope, when Obi-Wan utilizes it to trick stormtroopers into ignoring C-3PO and R2-D2. And this is basically it. The Jedi mind trick was really a way to avoid conflict more than it was to instigate or solve conflict that was already going on. And considering that it had this purpose, it makes sense that it is one of the most predominant tools in Obi-Wan's arsenal. Even during the Clone Wars, he made use of abilities similar to this, albeit with other creatures such as animals. Part of the reason he was such an expert with this ability was because of his overall personality. Obi-Wan earned a title as a negotiator and a counselor pretty early into his career as a Jedi, and that stuck with him. It's even visible in his lightsaber form of Form Free, most often known among the most passive of Jedi. This makes sense, and it allows him to take a step back and try and solve problems without resorting to combat directly. In the era of the Empire, this is going to be an especially useful skill, as it will allow him to get by on certain areas without having to use brute force. And I suspect we are going to see this power used quite a bit for him to circumstantially get around any roadblocks that might come up in his path. So it'll be kind of cool to see this, and I just wanted to cover why he's so good at it and why we're probably going to get to see it a lot on the TV show. If you guys like this, please be sure to like the video so it gets around more, and subscribe so you don't miss any more lore videos from us. Bye!